I'm Stacey Seltzer. I'm the Senior Vice President for Content Acquisition and Strategy at Joost, and a graduate of the Columbia Business School. So I'm excited to be here this afternoon. Thank you guys for having me. Joost is a new company from a couple of guys who have kind of revolutionized the world in a couple different arenas, Jonas Friis and Nicholas Zenstrom. And they first created a company called Kazaa, and of course learned a few lessons out of that one. And then of course they went and created a company called Skype. But what these guys were basically really good at doing is they're really good at creating this technology that we traditionally have called peer-to-peer. But what that's really about doing is moving bits and bytes around the internet in an extremely efficient manner. And so in the first iteration of that, they used it to allow people to share files, and that was Kazaa. And the second iteration of this peer-to-peer technology, it's the background that powers Skype, which now has 181 million registered users, and at any given time, 8-9 million phone calls going on at a particular time. So with Joost, what they've done is they've taken that same technology in its third generation and optimized it to deliver video over the public internet. And as you see, and I've got the client running here, and I'll just let it run for a little bit while you guys can play, or while I talk. You get full screen sight, sound, and motion. Joost is a downloadable software client like Skype or Kazaa, but it's a closed network, so we only work with professional content owners and things like that. And as Jonas and Nicholas were thinking about the company, they were considering, there were a lot of companies out there that when they thought about the television experience or the video experience, they seemed to be internet companies first. And they started out as an internet company and then brought the video experience to it. And we wanted to turn that idea on its head and start with the television experience, the kind of full screen sight, sound, and motion experience, and then bring all the cool stuff about the internet to it. And so as you see, it goes full screen video initially. But after that, what we do is we take all, and it's really neat to see some of the presentations that have been going on this afternoon, because you really begin to think about all the interactivity and all the great things that the internet can bring to a video experience and harness them in this kind of way. So when a user interacts with the system, they get the overlays. This is just the kind of menu, but basically at the top, and here we get a commercial. But at the top is kind of the content owners area. On the right is the community area, at the bottom the control bar, and at left the channel programming guide. I've clicked here on this top area, but actually I'm going to switch channels for a second. So, and again, this is just running live. It's a streaming experience over the internet. I was connected to the Wi-Fi here earlier and checking out to see if it would run. At the top here is the content owners area, and in this case, it could be a public broadcaster. It could be the channel, yeah, the university channel, or an educator's channel. And this is where we can begin to take advantage of all the interactivity that we've all been talking about and is beginning to be developed in a really exciting way. I mean, seeing some of those demonstrations about mapping the galaxies and things like that, and beginning to think about directly linking that to a big screen video experience like this is really exciting, and we're certainly working on that. We're also very much about the community, and I'm kind of breezing through this because I'm conscious of time. But we've developed a platform by which people can create widgets to begin to have new interactions with content and new ideas about how new experiences in sharing content and sharing community experiences. And so again, the application of this to an educational environment is kind of, it's natural and very exciting. The ideas of classmates here sharing notes or having a channel chat while they're going, talking about a particular lecture. The ability to build all that metadata and tag programs and share experiences over the content and allow students and the community to do this itself is very exciting to us. We've built out a bunch of kind of things. On a lot of this, we're still in beta, so it's proof of concept, but we have things like ratings and the ability to begin to put in, describe what the programs are doing. At the bottom is our control bar. It's pretty straightforward, but again, it uses all that rich metadata that we can do that we can harness in the internet to organize and provide more information about the content that's available. And so you can see this, and then it also allows you to navigate through the system. We're a channel-driven system. It's like television, and we wanted to provide the kind of lean-back experience of just sitting back and being entertained. And so you can do that. You can choose MTV and go in there and just watch whatever program comes up and sit there and watch Laguna Beach till your heart's content. Or you can go in and specifically go and choose the particular items that you wanted to see. So it gives you that TiVo or kind of full VOD experience in that same way. It's also a scalable and sizable application. This might mess up based on the scaling, but you can always take it down. Not that anyone would probably do this in class or at work, but they could proceed to go and use other aspects of, on their computer. Lastly, in terms of the system, we have a channel guide, which is just another way. We're very conscious about content discovery. There's so much kind of clutter out there, and so we're very focused on allowing people a combination of editorial and algorithmic and neutral ways of navigating content, of sharing content, and beginning to experience new things. So I wanted to quickly just show you guys the system. It's most fun when you can just watch it like that. I'll go back to the National Geographic thing just because it shows the incredible quality which can be delivered just using this experience. We're a very early company. Joost is still in beta. We're in what we call our friends and family beta, and I would be happy, by the way, anyone who wants to leave a business card or an email, I'm happy. I'll throw everybody on the beta for you guys to check it out. And right now, we're mostly working with commercial companies. We have some NGOs and that we've also been working with, like Witness and some other programs. But mostly we've been working with commercial clients. I myself am very excited about the possibilities of bringing this into the educational realm. And I think, again, just seeing some of the things that have been demonstrated here show the huge potential for this medium. So we're very open to those kind of discussions, and we'll be proceeding that way. So we'll be out of beta over the next few months. So with that, I think I'll just quickly let you guys proceed.